heard this? That if you were not this lazy, you would have been so much more successful. You would have done so much more in your life. Just if you were not this lazy, you would have been a better person today. How many times have you heard this? Hi, I am Preeti and today we are going to talk a little bit about laziness. So, I know that a lot of people may have given you their opinion that you are a lazy person. You are not that, you have not yet used that much power, how much you possess, just because you are lazy. So in this video we are going to get into laziness. Okay, so we are going to understand laziness, whether you are actually lazy or not, and when is it that laziness can hit you the hardest. Okay, we'll see that in this video, so make sure that you watch this entire video till the end to know the entire truth. Okay, stay tuned. First of all, I would like to say, don't get under this trap. When anybody wants to call you lazy, they have a specific task in mind that they want you to complete, and just because you're not willing, just because you don't want to do that task, does not mean that you are lazy. Second thing I'd like to say is, see, if you don't feel you are lazy, then you are not lazy. The world, the people in the world, they have this tendency, they sometimes actually see what is within them. They project it on somebody who is outside them. So usually if they are saying that you are lazy, it's they're talking about themselves. So diving deeper into laziness, there are two levels of laziness. Okay, the first level is lazy, but where you are creative. You actually want to do that work, but you are lazy. You don't want to do that in that entire lengthy fashion. So what do you do then? This is where you love to do that thing. You would love to put your effort into that thing, but you are not just ready to do as you are being told. Somebody may have a different method which might be a little lengthy, which might be a little cumbersome. So you are not just wanting to follow their method, which may actually mean that you are lazy, but your love for that thing, your love for doing that task will actually make you find a easier method, a simpler method, shorter method, that's going to make you reach your goal faster and give qualitative output. This isn't going to be hated much, okay? People won't like, okay, people are not going to hate this much, because in the end you are getting the work done. In the end, the quality of work done is also good, and the results are produced as much as what they were expected to be. Okay, but then there is second kind of laziness. Okay, and in this second kind of laziness, it can be that the person who wants you to get the work done, they have a specific criteria how you should be doing that work. And when you don't do that work according to that criteria, they actually term you as lazy. And it's exactly the criteria that they were given. They did not set that criteria by themselves. They were given that criteria, and initially when they found it lengthy, they found it cumbersome, people actually labeled them also as lazy. So they actually then tried to do it the other way. They worked their ass off, and then they finally fitted into the criteria of how that work should be done. Now when it is their job to assign that work to somebody, They want that it has to be done in that same manner just because that they adjusted to that criteria, which is why now they are terming you as lazy. The second kind of laziness is negatively lazy. Negative lazy and positive lazy. Okay, so the second type of laziness is negatively lazy, where the task that is given to you, you don't have anything to do with that task, you don't like doing that task, it's not your charm, it's not in your energy, it's not your vibe, so you don't care completing that thing. For example, it is a batsman, okay, in cricket, we are talking in the terms of cricket, a batsman who is a cricketer, okay, let's say a cricketer who is not good at batting. That cricketer is good at spinning, and that cricketer is told that no, you have to bat, and if that person does not do it, he is termed as lazy. Okay, see, a good spinner cannot become a very good batsman. Yeah, sometimes we do have had exceptions, but usually spinners, usually people who are bowling, they are taught the basic batsmanship so that they can save the team sometime. But usually they are always trained to do whatever they do the best. So a spinner will always made to increase his efficacy as a spinner. So if a spinner is not batting, is not practicing batting or front leg batting, that spinner cannot be labeled as lazy. And if a spinner is not ready to learn batting in depth, you cannot term him as a lazy person, because that is negatively lazy. He is not interested in what you are offering, in what needs to be done. So this is actually where, in other terms, if a student is not interested in computers, he is not interested into technology, and you force that student to become a programmer, that person is not going to learn programs, that person is not going to sit on computers, that person may sit on the computer and play games, but he will not try to learn programming, he will not try to practice programs. The reason is he does not want to learn it. Okay, so this kind of laziness is because of unwillingness to do that task. Okay, unwillingness to do that task does not mean that you are lazy. A lot of people, usually women, women are termed as lazy when they don't like to do housework. There was a time, years and years back, it was believed that the best place for a woman to be is the kitchen. She is the queen of the kitchen, because it was believed that all the housework a woman was supposed to handle, and she was not supposed to step out of the house. That was a different time when women who went out of the house were exploited, which is why women did not have any other choice than stepping into kitchen and just doing what needed to be done. But in today's world, where women are actually becoming CEOs, they are actually running like multi-million-dollar companies, you cannot force that woman and put her in the kitchen and say, hey, you are lazy if you are not baking that cake, if you are not baking that pie in the kitchen. Okay, so that is not laziness. So I hope that you understood what I mean to say by these different examples related to laziness. I hope that you understood this video. Let me know in the comments how did you like this video. Okay, and share this video with everybody who tries to label you as lazy. Share this video with everybody who is labeled as lazy and they are made miserable because of those people, because they are always judging them. Okay, I'll see you again in my next video. Until then, keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. When you click on the bell icon, select all notifications so that you get notified about all the videos that I upload.